Hi everybody, it's Nikki here and welcome to today's video, which is my projects and panning project Pan. This is a PANtastic ladies collaboration. I will leave all the information you need in the description box below this video, so please do check that out before you leave. So I have a couple of rollouts this month, so very happy about that. And one item that I haven't touched a single time, and I need to rethink on it. I really do need to rethink on it. So let's go through my not my empties, because no empties in here. There's one empty, but you'll know why in a moment. I'm waffling. Let's get to it. So this is of course a Dungeons and Dragons themed project pan. So we have different categories that we're picking products for. So the first category that I am rolling out is for the race category, and I had for the elf, I had the number 7 Stay Perfect liquid eyeliner in the shade chocolate. Is it just chocolate? No, dark chocolate. This was in for a pen product, like a liquid eyeliner or something, and I rolled my d20 dice to see how many times I needed to use it. I needed to use it 9 times, which I did throughout the month of January and the first 2 weeks of February, of course. I got my uses out of this because I was panning a particularly brown eye look for another project, so I was able to get my uses on this through that as well. So yeah, this paired up really nicely with that. So I got my 9 uses out of this. I do really like these liquid eyeliners. They're very nice, and I wish I could get more colours in them, but not yet because I'm on a nearby. The next one is for Cleric, and that is my class. So for Cleric, it was a healing product, so I took that quite liberally and went with my elderflower eye gel from the Body Shop. Basically, many years ago, when I first started wearing makeup, because I haven't been wearing makeup all of my life, I was not one of those girly girls at school. I was a tomboy. I was playing footy with the lads, learning how to play chess and playing Mario Kart. Alright, I was not into hair and makeup when I was a young lass. So I really only got into makeup in my late 30s. And when I started wearing eyeshadow, I started to get really flaky, sore eyelids. I probably wasn't removing my makeup properly, and I went into the Body Shop looking for an eye cream or something that would help soothe my eyelids. I was put onto this stuff, and boy did it help. It really cleared up my sore flaky eyelids, and ever since I have just repurchased this multiple times. I'm never without my little tub of Miracle Eye Gel. I know it's not for everybody, but it works for me, and I'm going to stick to it. It's my OG. This is not the last bottle I will purchase. I think I have another one in backup actually. So yeah, I got my 16 uses out of this. I used it more than that because I use it in my skincare before I apply my makeup, and then I use it again in my skincare after I've removed my makeup. So it's getting used twice a day on the days that I do wear makeup. It doesn't really get used any other time in the month. If I'm not wearing makeup, I don't generally do my skincare, so my skincare routine is part of my makeup routine. So it got all 16 uses plus some, so very happy to roll that out. The next item is for the places category, and that was Comfy Cabin, a comfort product. And for that I thought, well, when I sit back and get comfy, I like to wear a face mask. Now I brought in 2, and I have managed to use one. I used the Ariel one first. Of course I did. I love mermaids. Did I look like Ariel wearing this? Not particularly. I looked like a really scary Halloween version of Ariel. I didn't look as pretty as she does, but it was nice. To be fair, I got so comfy I fell asleep. So it was on for more like 45 minutes rather than the 20 minutes that it suggests. But hey, I got it used. But the other one I have not finished yet. I've not used it yet. So I do still have this one. So this prompt is staying in. I will not be rolling in a new product for that. But the next category is for the monsters, and for that I had the beholder, and I had to use oh, is it No Pan Left Behind palette? Okay, but I rolled to see how many uses I needed, and I rolled a 10. For that I chose my Disney Colour Bambi palette. So it is looks like this, and I think it's supposed to be 3D if you were to wear 3D glasses. This is what it looks like. Very, very pretty. Now it does say No Pan Left Behind palette, and I do think I definitely used it 10 times, and that's each shade that I use is 1 time. So if I use 3 of these shades in a look, like today I have these 2 on my eye look, and I have I actually put this shade to set my eye base, but it was a little bit too white, so I then went in with this one as well. So today's look actually used 4 of these shades, so that was 4 uses. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I used this orange shade, but I did dip into this with 10 shades, 10 times. So I am rolling this one out today. Yeah, I definitely haven't touched that pan. All the others you can see some disturbance in them, but this one is still pristine. So I haven't touched that shade. I could have used that in the brown looks that I was creating, but I was already using other shades to create that brown look. So I obviously didn't think about dipping into this palette for that brown look. I'm not too concerned about the fact that I haven't touched that shade. I have used the other 5 shades, you know, quite a few times. I've got some great disturbance going in the 2 like teal colours, which I'm extremely happy about. This is basically what I will be pulling this palette for in the future anyway. So yeah, I'm happy to roll this one out and pull in a new product for that. And the last product is for the wondrous item, and I was on the Bloodwell Veil, and the prompt was a red product, and I brought in my number 7 red lipstick in Dorothy Red, and it looks like this. Guys, I'm gonna have to do a discussion some point very, very soon before the end of the month in regards to the red lipsticks in my collection. I've been thinking about this for a while now, and I'm looking at this lipstick thinking, I did not use you a single time. I rolled a hard 20 for this one on my D20 dice. Of course I did. And I didn't pull for this once, not a single time. And even when I did think, I really need to get some use on that, my brain just went, I don't wanna. So I didn't. So I am going to have a discussion in regards to this lipstick, but I'm not going to pull it out until I've had that discussion with myself. So it is staying in, but heads up, it's probably not going to be here for next update. But that is for the Bloodwell vial. So moving on to replace the items that are rolling out, we have 3 items that are rolling out: the Bambi palette, the number 7 liquid eyeliner, and the elderflower eye gel, which is going back into my skincare drawer because I will be reusing that. So for our race, the next one down on the list is Gnome, and that is a luxury or expensive product. So for me, Nails Inc is a very expensive product for me. These are more on the sort of 10 to 15 pound nail polishes, and for me that's rather expensive when I'm used to paying about £1.90 for an Essence nail polish, which I think is darn good quality for its buck. Not that we have bucks in the UK, we have pounds, or quids as we like to call them. This is in the shade Westbourne Park Road. It's a beautiful, like, neutral shade, really, really pretty. So let's roll the D20 dice and see how many times I'm using this one. So for the Gnome prompt for race, I had this Nails Ink nail polish in the shade Westbourne Park Rose. Nails Ink is quite a luxury brand in my price range anyway. So let's see how many times we're using it. Seven times. So 7 uses, that should be doable. This might be in for 2 months in that sense, because obviously I normally only paint my nails once a week if I am in the nature of painting my nails. So this might be in for at least 2 months in that case. For class, the next one on the list is Druid, a nature themed product. So I'm bringing in my Milani Gilded Flora palette. This one is really pretty. Let me see. So it looks like this. Very, very pretty colours. I love the colour scheme on this. I really like this shade here. This one's really pretty. And I also like these 2 pinks and purples here as well. So yes, let's roll the D20 dice and see how many times I need to dip into this one. For our class, we have Druid and a nature themed product. So I have this Milani Gilded Flora palette, Flora being nature. That is what it looks like. Has a little bit of use on it. Really like this shade here. But yeah. So let's see how many times we're using this one. Oh, that is a 6. Nice. So just 6 uses again. Each shade that I dip into is 1 use. We do want to make this my easy kind of project, so I don't push myself too much on this one. So just 6 uses, that's going to be easily done in a month's time. So this could be a rollout for next time. And last but not least, for our monster, the next one on the list is Commoner, a drugstore product. So I'm bringing in a Revolution product. This is the Conceal and Fix Ultimate Coverage Concealer with salicylic acid in the light pink. And this is still sealed. I don't know if you can see that, but it's still sealed. What I'm going to be using this as is not as a under eye concealer, but as an eyelid primer. So yeah, that's what I've been saving this for. I will try it as an under eye concealer to see if it's any good for that. But mostly I will be using it as an eye primer. So let's roll the D20 dice and see how many times I will be using this product. Okay, so for Commoner, we have a drugstore product. This is from Revolution. It is the Revolution Conceal and Fix Ultimate Coverage Concealer with salicylic acid, I'm assuming, in light pink. So this is brand new, never been opened. So let's see how many times we're using this. Oop. Ooh, a high number this time. 18. Okay. 18 uses. Okay, so depends on how many times I wear makeup in the next month. Will depend on whether this will be rolling out next month. If it's not rolling out, I'm guessing it will be close, because in a month I do typically tend to wear makeup more than 18 times, around about 15 to 20 times a month at the moment. So yeah, it just depends what kind of month I have wearing makeup. I don't wear makeup every day, but I am averaging anything between 2 to 3 days a week. So hopefully I should have this maybe halfway done for the project. So half of 18, not half of the product. But yeah, I'm excited to try this because, as I say, it's sealed at this moment, so I've never tried it before, so it'll be nice to see how this works. And this will be replacing another product that I've really loved using as my eye primer, so we'll see if this is a good dupe for that product. So that is it. That is my update for projects and panning. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.